I want to transition to now something called rapid fire questions. I'm going to throw some questions out to you. Try to answer as quick as you can on the top of your head, and you give it a little kind of like explanation at the end to answer as well. You just mentioned before your James Bond series. I know you're a big James Bond fan. So my first question is best James Bond, which actor portrayed him the
Okay,
best?
best James Bond or favorite James Bond? Because those are very different
Best.
questions.
Best.
Best James Bond. Well, I always tell people Sean Connery was James Bond. Everybody else played James Bond,
Hmm.
but not my favorite James Bond,
Who's your favorite?
Roger Moore.
Ah, very good. Okay. Is that
Roger
because of
Moore.
just the,
Always.
the era as well, the era of the movies that are coming out in
It's
the 80s as
because I
well?
grew up watching Roger Moore
Yeah.
James Bond movies. They were always on ABC. Roger Moore, and probably my second favorite is it's close between Connery and Timothy Dalton. You know, my least favorite is Brosnan. Yeah, but I like them all. I even like Lazenby. But
Hmm.
yeah, no, it's the best is Connery, but my favorite is Moore.
Might be a bit tricky one, this one. Best Canadian movie or best movie from Canada. And when I mean when the definition that I have for this, shot in Canada, filmmakers Canadian, characters Canadian, like something that's to the
Very
cultural identity of
Canadian.
the country. Yes, very Canadian.
Well, okay, so recently I would say because I find English Canadian movies aren't great. Quebec movies are
Mhm.
better. French language Quebec movies are pretty good. But in terms of recent movies, I think probably Blackberry is my favorite. Like I think that was a
Okay.
great Canadian movie.
Yeah.
But if I look back, like I would say probably Scanners is my favorite. Followed by Videodrome. I think that David Cronenberg is our one of our greatest filmmakers. Also, Incendie by Denis Villeneuve is a great
Mhm.
one too. Those are, I would say, those are my top favorite ones though. Usually genre stuff though, because we have that Canuxploitation era that I find
Yeah.
kind of interesting. Like I enjoy movies like Prom Night. I don't know if I'd say they're great cinema, but I do enjoy that kind of stuff, that kind of junk because we used to watch it. And another one that's really great is The Silent Partner,
Mhm.
which is Ellie Gould's in it, and he's American, but it's really Christopher Plummer's movie as this evil department store Santa Claus that robs a bank, and it's just is the darkest movie, and it's all set at the Eaton Center from Toronto, and it's like a horror movie meets a thriller, and it's a fantastic film. Of
Next one is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
course. And to me, that's such a debate that's kind of been overplayed at this point. It's always been a Christmas movie. You don't have to only watch it at Christmas. It came out in the summertime, but a lot of Christmas movies are like that, like Batman
They
Forever. I
do.
think you can watch Die Hard any time of year, but it's certainly a Christmas movie, and it even has a very Christmassy message to it.
See, I can't get on that bandwagon. I don't know what it is.
Really?
It's something about whenever I watched it, I never thought, oh, this is a Christmas movie. I mean, I thought it was a movie set during Christmas, but I never thought it as a Christmas movie.
Now, to me,
And
well,
it
I don't think it was intended to be a Christmas movie, though.
no,
That's the thing. I think it became a Christmas movie, but I know that the intention was never to make it a Christmas movie. I think by people, though, the audience is the ultimate decider of these things. And I think it's not only is it a Christmas movie, I think it's probably the Christmas movie.
next question. We talked about interviews before. Legend, living or passed away that you would love to interview.
Legend living passed away. I mean, I always wanted to interview Burt Reynolds. I always thought that would
Mm.
have been a great interview because I feel like he'd have a lot to say. Even though not even close to one of my favorite actors by a long shot. I've always wanted to interview Tom Selleck just because I feel like he's probably got some really interesting stories. And Schwarzenegger is definitely on my bucket list of people I want to interview for sure.
Okay, and last one. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Oof, no, definitely not. I think that's disgusting, to be honest. I don't like sweet stuff on pizza. I think it's awful. Ugh. It's like putting ketchup on pasta. It's disgusting.
So this is so split. I got some people saying yes, and I got some people saying no. Interestingly, though, the no's are like a definite hell no, but the
Yeah.
yeses are like, yeah, sure, why not? Once in a while, kind of thing. There,
Oh,
there is there isn't
God.
a passionate advocate for it.
God, what did Fallon say?
I think he said yes.
Really?
I think he said yes. I think he said yeah for sure. And I think
Can't
he was talking
imagine.
about I have to look back on it, but I think he was saying like getting something with pineapple, anchovies, and stuff like that on
Oh,
it. It's like really nice. I'm just like,
anchovies are okay, but like, oh man, no, pineapple, no, I can't go there. I don't like to mix the sweet with something
yeah.
like pizza. There's something about that just, ugh, no.
Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content.